Hi, Warlock. Today reading 7th grade math, lesson 12. So this first problem says that Armlock spent 3 hours walking from his home to the nearby lake, and that distance was 5.4 miles. And it's asking for the average speed, which means, as you can see over here, it's miles per hour, which means that we'd have to divide the miles, which is 5.4, over the hours, which is 3. So 3 hours. And 5.4 divided by 3 is 1.8. So our answer is 1.8 miles per hour, which would correlate to B. Number 2 says that the distance between two cities is 80 kilometers. What is the best estimate of these distance between the two cities in miles? So you know that 1 mile is equal to 1.6 kilometers, and we have 80 kilometers. We would divide by 1.6, so we divide by 1.6 to find a number of miles. So 80 divided by 1.6 would be equal to 50. So our answer would be B, 50 miles. And number 3 says that Liana weighs 65.6 kilograms. What's the best estimate of Liana's weight in pounds? So this is actually a wrong conversion. It will be 1 kilogram is equal to approximately 2 pounds, which means that we multiply by around 2. So it will be 65.6, and then we multiply by 2 times 2 to get the number of pounds, and that would be equal to 131.2 pounds, which means our answer would be D. Number 4 says that the City Hall building is 28 meters high, and that each floor is 3.5 meters high. How many floors does the City Hall have? So we divide by the number of meters, which is 28, divided by each floor meter, so that would be 3.5. This is also equal to 28 is equal to 3.5 m, and that'll give us an answer of 8. So there are 8 floors, which is C. Number 5 says that Irene paid $14.20 for 4 kilograms of strawberries. What was the price of 1 kilogram of strawberries? To find this, we do 14.20, so that's the price she paid, over 4 kilograms, and that would give us 1. And 14.20 divided by 4 is $3.75. So our answer would be D. Number 6 says that the length of a regular walking stick is 3/5 meters. What decimal number also represents the length of a walking stick? So 3/5, what we can do here is we can multiply by 20, 20 for both numbers, so we get 100 as our denominator. So it would be 60 over 100, which means 60%. So our answer would be, and 60% converts to a decimal, which is 0.6. So our answer would be C. Number 7 says the weight of a shipment box at the post office is 3/4 kilograms. What decimal number also represents the weight of the box? So once again, we can multiply to 100 to find like the percentage. So, and then we can convert the percentage to decimal. So we have 3/4. We multiply by 25 to get the denominator. Both. We get 75 over 100. We convert 75 into a decimal, which is 0.75. And that would give us D as our answer. For changing the fractions into decimals, what we would do is 15 over 30, we'd simplify this. So we can divide by 15 on both sides. That would give us 1 if we divide by 15, and over 2. And 1 over 2 is 0.5, because it's 1/2 of 1, and 0.5 is also 1/2 of For converting fractions into decimals, if we have 75 over 100, anything that has a denominator of 100, we can just immediately convert. So we can look at a numerator and we would see it's 0.75. For 125 over 50, we'd actually divide this. And that'll give us 2.5. And yeah, that'll be our decimal, 2.5. For 8 over 40, we can simplify. That'll be equal to, we divide by 8 on both sides, it'll be 1 over 5. And 1 over 5 is also equal to 20 over 100. And 20 over 100 is equal to 0.2. For number 5, 6 over 5 is also equal to 120 over 100, which is equal to 1.2. That one's easier. For number 6, 2 over 5, we multiply to get 100, so times 20 on both sides, we get 40 over 100, which is equal to 0.4 as our decimal. And the rest of these problems will be homework.